Welcome to this demo. Welcome to Pittsburgh International. Your tutorial video. I got 10 minutes, so I've got to make this quick because YouTube's gay. So, you're looking at in the cockpit. This is great stuff. There you go. This is your cockpit. It's quite cool. Okay. Now, I explain some panels. Alright. First panel. I'll explain the box. Okay. The blue is the sky. The brown is the ground. Okay. This here, these two lines and this little square dot in the middle represents your plane, and these your wings. These little things at the side. The center of this blue and brown box is the horizon. So yeah, obviously if the wings are level on there, that means your plane is flying level. These here are degrees. So you've got 10 degrees, 15, 20, etc, etc. To the left you have your speed, 20 knots, 40, 60, 80, so on and so forth. And the red here means basically stop, or you're coming, to the minimum speed. To the right you have your altitude. This brown thing here means ground. So it tells you how high you are. So on and so forth. The numbers keep going up and up and up and up. And to the right, this is like a GPS. Tells you where you are, and notice you can flick through different screens on this. It shows up different information. Basically, what you program in to your flight data will come up on here. And obviously, when you set on autopilot, yeah, it's just like GPS. It'll follow like the purple line and to your destination. That's just shows you where you're going. These three dials are backup dials. The top one here is the same one as the first one I showed you. It's just a backup one, a little cheap thing. So yeah, same thing. Orange thing is your plane. The middle is the horizon. Obviously the black now is ground, and the blue's sky. Second one down is your altitude. Obviously it tells you how high you're going, how fast you're climbing, and how fast you're descending. That one's not important, to be honest. Okay, this screen here tells you engine pressure, obviously temperature, how much fuel, oil, temperatures of everything, the intakes of everything, and also you can actually switch through different screens, and it'll show different information. If like the flaps are all working on the aeroplane, etc, etc. So this just tells you about the airplane information and what's going on within the aircraft and the system. Okay, every screen is duplicated, so that's why you've seen the same one over here. This is your landing gear. Green lights means everything's okay, they're down, because it's down here. You flick it up, it goes up, and these go red, and they should go off. If one stays red, you're fucked. Well, you're not fucked, but it just means it doesn't work. Okay, gotta move down here. This is basically the accelerator, your gas. If I can just give you a quick demo. There you go. And if you see on the dials just below, the numbers keep moving up, engine pressure and how much power is getting into the engine. So that's the accelerator. Engine 1 for engine 1, engine 2 for engine 2. Over here you have your flaps. Now I'll give you a quick demo of them. They cause drag on the aeroplane, just to slow it down. The speed brake. When you apply this, it basically it's basically like a brake, but it's what it is. It's basically what it is, a speed brake. It just slows you down. We're in the air, obviously. These are your starter switches here. So if they're down, it means the engines will actually brake. So make sure they're always up. It just opens up the valves so they work properly. These here, these little ones, number 1 and number 2, are reverse thrust. So obviously when you land, obviously look, there you go, when it makes that noise and the pressure goes up, and there you go, slows you down as well. You got your parking brake here, your radio equipment, which is all here to communicate with aircraft, any kind of ground control or anything like that. Switch through different channels here. There's got loads of channels, and that is another aeroplane, so never mind about that. This is your fire stuff. Basically, you turn to the left or the right with this one, and you turn to the right with any one of these. Okay, so fire on the left, turn this to the left, turn that to the right, and so on and so forth. Okay. Obviously these things are your steering. These things here, you steer with them. Your warning lights tell you what's going on. The overhead panel, which I won't get into, seat belts, battery thing, crossfeed for fuel, lights, landing gear stuff, and all that kind of stuff. I'll get into that in another one. Okay, the top panel. This is the top panel. Core settings. You can turn that either way. The plane will turn. Speed. You flip that up. You decide what speed you want to go. And if you look down here, it's almost at 40. So programming into the computer, and you click that, goes green, and it'll hold your speed. This one, you flick it up, it'll cancel out the GPS, which is down here. It shows you where you're going, and it won't follow what you've programmed in if it's up here. So you control the plane by turning manually or by these course buttons or the heading buttons. You flick it down, it will follow what you've programmed in, and you don't have to touch the course or heading buttons once on autopilot. The altitude button, the altitude dial, shall I say, basically is where it is. There you go, to go up, down, and if you can look down here, it'll tell you. There you go. I'll bring it up. There you go, up and down, up and down, up and down. And obviously when you're on autopilot, these are your switches here. This is your autopilot master switch. Obviously that's enabled. That noise means it's disabled. Once that's on green and that's on green, it will hold whatever altitude you have. Make sure that switch is down, and make sure you click that, and that will hold your GPS position. And make sure that's up, click that, and make sure you programmed it in for what speed you want, and that's autopilot right there. You don't have to touch anything, so the plane will actually fly itself once on that. Once you cancel that, you have complete control of the plane, but your throttle, your actually your power, obviously your gas will still be on automatic. You don't need autopilot to control your throttle. So click that, and obviously it's off, and you can control the entire plane again now. That's basically it, really. I wish I didn't have to rush it because YouTube's gay. But these things down here, if you can see these little things here, rudder control to move the plane left and right. Obviously this is your notepad. You don't pay any attention to that because I'm pro. So yeah, that's basically it. This is Pittsburgh International Airport on a runway that things are landing on, but I don't care. So yeah. Any questions? Ask me. If you're not too sure on something. Oh, I forgot something. This is the in-flight computer. Program wherever you want into this, your destination, where you want to turn and how you want to turn, etc. And it will go into the flight computer, and all you have to do is click autopilot, and away you go. That's how stuff works. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, just ask if you're confused on anything. So, yeah. Hope you like it.